Hey, what's up guys, it's Dimo from Sompare.com, and today we are reviewing protein bars by celebrity chef Robert Irvine. The protein bars, Fit Crunch. For those of you who haven't heard of the guy, well, he is an English celebrity chef who also has his own show called Dinner Impossible. But let's get back to the protein bars. Those bars have been on the market for quite some time, and by now they have become one of the best known protein bars. The reason for that? Well, guys, just look at the packaging. I mean, come on, this doesn't really look like packaging of a typical protein bar, does it? It looks like the ultimate chocolate indulgence. Anyway, I'm here to be 100% objective, so we're going to go through the nutrition information, then I'm going to chop down those two protein bars and I'll let you know how they taste and whether I think they're a good purchase. Right, let's start with the nutrition information, which is the same for both flavors. The first thing you notice is that this protein bar is pretty big. It's 88 grams, which is much bigger than your average 60 gram protein bar. So this protein bar is bigger by a third. In this 88 gram bar, what you get is 16 grams of fat, of which saturates 8 grams, 27 grams of carbs, of which sugar is 6 grams, and 30 grams of protein. All of this, 380 calories. Okay, straight off the bat, this is not a protein bar, this is a meal replacement bar. The reason for this is due to the high amounts of carbs and fats in this product. So now let's check out the types of proteins that actually make up those protein bars. There is a slight variation in the ingredients profiles between peanut butter and chocolate chip cookie dough. So we're going to start with peanut butter first. The first ingredient on the list is protein blend. So you get whey protein isolate, which is a very quickly digested type of protein, high quality, so that's a good source. Milk protein concentrate, which is basically milk protein. You might know it's 80% casein, slow digesting protein, and 20% whey, which is quick digesting protein. Then this is followed by whey protein concentrate, that's another great source of protein, quickly digested. And then we get soy protein isolate, which is a low quality, relatively cheap type of protein. So unless you are a vegetarian or a vegan, you would like to avoid soy protein just because the quality of protein is not really high. So to be honest with you guys, I'm a bit disappointed that there is soy protein in it because, as I said, it's relatively cheap and low quality protein, and you really don't need it in your supplement or protein or meal replacement bars. Now let's move to chocolate chip cookie dough. Again, here you get a blend which is called proprietary Fit Crunch protein blend. The difference is that you only get 2 types of proteins here as opposed to 4, and the types you get are whey protein isolate and whey protein concentrate, 2 very good sources of protein, as I already mentioned. The huge problem here is that soy protein isolate is not in the blend, as in the first case with peanut butter. By soy protein isolate being outside of the blend, it may be in larger quantity than isolate or concentrate taken individually. So what you're getting here is that the protein blend is in larger quantity than soy protein isolate. So I guess you're getting the point here, guys. It's something that ideally you would like to avoid. So I'm not really impressed with the chocolate chip cookie dough ingredients profile. I like the source of protein. I just disagree that the company had to put some soy protein in those bars. So if you're dieting and you're following a strict weight loss program, then this might not be a great option for you because the nutrition information is equivalent to a small meal, which would probably be much more filling. Having said that, if you're bulking and not that conscious about your calories, then the nutrition information doesn't seem that bad. Protein bars are a convenient way for you to get the necessary macronutrients when you cannot have a proper meal. They're not there to replace a meal, okay? So when you're consuming a protein bar, it should be the exception rather than the general rule. Okay guys, so let's move to the part that you've all been waiting for. Let's chop down those protein bars so I can give them a go and let you know how they taste. Okay guys, the 2 flavors that we are reviewing today are peanut butter and chocolate chip cookie dough. Basically the only 6-layer baked bar on the planet. So let's open them up and see what they look like. I will start with chocolate chip cookie dough. And it looks pretty good to me. You can check it out. Let's open up peanut butter now. Actually smells the peanut butter very strong there. And that's peanut butter. Looks pretty much identical. So I'm just going to slice it up so we can see what's inside it. This is chocolate chip cookie dough and this is peanut butter. So let's slice them up. This is what they look like. Okay, so the 6 layer those baked bars have should be baked cookie, peanut butter, peanuts, high protein peanut butter compound, protein crisps, high protein chocolate, and as you can see, protein drizzle on the top. So yeah guys, those protein bars look really good. So let me give them a go and I'll let you know whether they taste as good as they look. I'm starting with the chocolate chip cookie dough. Tastes pretty good. It's crunchy and it's chewy at the same time without either of those two being too much. So if you've tried all the protein bars, you probably know that they tend to be quite chewy. This one is actually alright. And because of the small bits in it, it is crunchy as well, so obviously that explains the name of the bars. So overall I think this one is pretty good. It's a pretty solid cookie dough taste. Probably not the best one. The best one I've tried so far has been by Muscle Farm, which has a similar name, Combat Crunch bars. Those are pretty good, but after those probably these are the second my most favorite protein bars in regards to taste. Now let's try peanut butter. This one is gorgeous. I mean, those of you who like peanut butter, amazing stuff. This one is more authentic. It's almost like you got a full spoon of peanut butter from the jar and just put it on the bar. Out of the two protein bars, even though they taste amazing, both of them, I would personally go for the peanut butter just because I think it tastes more natural, and if you're a peanut butter fan, it will definitely appeal to you. I mean, I think it's pretty solid taste. Cookie dough is pretty solid as well, not as much in my personal opinion as peanut butter, but still pretty good. Much better than most of the protein bars out there. Okay guys, so let's move to the bottom line and see the pricing for those protein bars, see whether they are worth buying. Okay guys, so you get a whole box of 12 bars, each being 88 grams, for about 24 pounds in the UK and about $26 in the US. So this puts them in the same price category, such as other well-known protein bars such as Quest bars by Quest Nutrition or Combat Crunch by Muscle Farm. The difference is that the other two protein bars that I've just mentioned are much lower in calories. For example, a typical Quest bar would be about 210 calories with 20 grams of protein, very low amounts of carbs, generally about 3 grams or 4 grams of carbs that your body actually digests and can absorb, and about 5 to 9 grams of fats. I know some of you will say, but Dimitar, Fit Crunch has about 30 grams of protein, and that's absolutely right. But you see man, 30 grams of protein gives you 120 calories. The remaining 260 calories come from fats and carbohydrates, which in my personal opinion is a bit too high for a protein bar. So the bottom point guys is that Fit Crunch is high in protein, high in carbs, high in fats, and obviously high in calories. It tastes amazing, it tastes like a candy bar. As a matter of fact, it tastes like Snickers but with 30 grams of protein. So this is by no means your typical protein bar when it comes to nutrition information or tastes. I think it would be a great option for those of you who want to indulge on something sweet, on something that tastes amazing and are not that conscious about the calories they're consuming. So obviously if you're bulking, yeah, Fit Crunch is a good option. However, if you are cutting, if you're on a very strict weight loss diet, or you're really conscious about the amount of calories you consume, especially fats and carbs, then Fit Crunch might not be the best option for you. But that's my opinion, guys. I'm curious to read yours in the comment section below and what you think about Fit Crunch by Chef Robert Irvine. Thank you for watching and till next time.